Shalom, family. Yavo again. And so the other thing I want to address, and I think this may be my final address on this particular issue, is the question: is the Ruach wisdom? Is the wisdom the Ruach? And I'm going to address if they're the same or not. And for those who want to know right away, the answer is no. Okay, so when Proverbs 1, 8, and chapters 9 talk about wisdom, the Hebrew word for that is chokmah or hokmah. And it is actually a teaching technique or poetic. So it's basically personification. It's Hebrew poetry. So hokmah or chokmah means wisdom, skill, insight. It's an abstract noun, a feminine grammatical form. And like I said, it's poetic. And this is what I mean by that. So if we look at Matthew chapter 23 and 37, or Luke 13, verse 34, it says that he wants to gather Jerusalem as a hen gathers her chick or her chicks under her wing. Does this mean that Yahuwah is a hen? No. That would be, we have to be careful with that, because then people will begin to worship hens and chickens, and the new greeting will be cluck cluck or something, and that doesn't make any sense. And so we have to realize when something's being spoken in a poetic manner and when something is literal, right? So wisdom in the Proverbs is a literary personification and not a literal being. However, the Ru or the Ruach, the Holy Spirit, is a real, active, and divine spirit. It is not personified. Ruach or Ru equals breath, wind, spirit. Now, this is also in the feminine grammatical form in Hebrew. And there are other words that match that same type of form. So if you look at Yod or Yod, the letter in the Hebrew alphabet, it means, or Yod, it means hand. And hand is also in feminine, but that doesn't mean that every hand is a woman. There's a joke in there somewhere, but I refuse to tell it. And then you have the word eretz, land, and land is also a feminine word. But does that mean that land is a woman? No, land is not a woman. So the only connection is functional, not identity. So the Ruach, that is who empowers us to receive, to walk in, and to speak wisdom, but they are not the same. So if you need the Hebrew breakdown on those words, and if you need a deeper insight to that, then let me know. But after this one, I think that I am done with this particular subject. Shalom.